How is it going, guys and girls? My name's Camel and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. In this video, I'm going to quickly show you how to make medium armor with a clothing profession. So what you want to do is go to a clothing station. You can find these in every crafting area in just about every single city. And if you can't find them in your city, you're in the wrong faction. No, I'm just kidding. Now, they should be just about everywhere. Some of the smaller towns probably won't have them, but all the big major cities definitely will have them. Now, once you're there, what you want to do is hit up the first tab to refine your hide scraps into hides, into usable hides. Now, if you haven't got yourself some hide scraps, go and check out my previous video where I run you through how to actually acquire these hide scraps. But assuming you have them, you want to be in that first tab there, refine. Now, you want to select the material that you wish to refine. In this case, I'm going to be using hide scraps. Now, to actually refine these raw materials into refined materials, so the raw material being the hide scraps and the refined material being the hide, you need to have at least 10 or more of that one particular raw material. So you need at least a stack of 10 hide scraps to turn them into a hide. So to refine them, just double click on it and then hit R to refine. So once you've refined those materials, what you want to do is go across to the second tab, the creation tab. Once here, you want to select the appropriate material. Okay, so first up we have the type slot. This is the different types of armor that you'll be making. So, you know, boots, gloves, shoulder pads, this kind of thing. Secondly, we have the material slot. So depending on what material you want to use, in this case I'll be using rawhide, as you can see it's selected there. Thirdly, we have the style. So what changing the style does is just changes the skin. It doesn't change the stats at all, it just changes the skin of the item, makes it look different. Makes it look a bit more unique. You can really, you know, make your character look unique. As you can see here, I've learnt a few different crafting styles. If you want to find out more on how to actually learn these different crafting styles, hit this link here. I've got a whole video on it, explains the whole thing. But back to this video. So when you first start off, the only racial style you can use is your race's style. So if you're playing a Khajiit, the only racial style you can apply to crafted items is the Khajiit style. So you need to make sure you have the corresponding styling ore for the Khajiit armor, which I think is Moonstone. But here, personally, I like the look of the Dunmer look, the Dark Elf look, so I'm going to be adding Obsidian to give all of my crafted items, in this particular example, the Dunmer style, the Dunmer skins, the racial style of the Dark Elves. So as you can see, I'm hitting the plus sign to add more materials to the mix to increase the level of the items. Now in this particular example, I'm level 14, so what I want to do is craft a whole set of level 14 armor. And as you can see, I haven't researched any traits so far on any of these items, so down the bottom the trait just has an X. And I'll talk about researching and traits in a little bit. Okay, so now that that whole set of level 14 Dunmer style medium armor is crafted, I'm going to head outside and equip the whole set and give you a look at the armor that we have just crafted. So there we go, that's what the armor looks like. The whole set of armor is there. Good work, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so now as you've probably noticed, all of those items that we just crafted were all white. They were all common, they were all low quality. So what I'm going to do now is show you how to actually improve items. So you want to head back to the crafting station, make sure the items aren't equipped. If the items are equipped on your character, they won't show up in this improvement list here. So make sure they're in your inventory, and then select the item that you wish to improve. In this case, I'm going to improve the rawhide arm cops, so the shoulder armor. Now the improvement items for the clothing profession are called tannins. So the tannin that is used to take items from normal to fine quality, from white to green, is called hemming. If you have a look down the bottom in the middle there, you can see the chance is 20% for every hemming that I add. So I want to get that up to 100%. So just like adding more materials, I'm going to add more hemming by clicking the plus there until I have 5 hemming in the mix, therefore 100% chance of improving the item. I always try and get a 100% chance when I'm trying to improve an item, because if it's not a 100% chance, you try and improve it and it fails, you've destroyed the item that you tried to improve, and you've also destroyed all of the tannins that you tried to improve that item with. So you really do lose quite a lot if you fail an improvement attempt. Now I've also got enough to improve this belt here, so I'm going to do that and do exactly the same thing by adding enough hemming to get it up to 100%. And there we go, as you can see the stats have increased, making it a better item, and every time you increase the quality level, it also changes the look of the item a little bit. So it makes it look a little bit more epic every time it increases in quality level. Okay, so let's just say I'm done with these armors, I don't have any more use for them. Now instead of just selling them or destroying them, there's something called deconstructing. Bring up a list of all the items you can deconstruct. What deconstructing does is it gives you back some of the materials that went into making that item. So I'm going to deconstruct all of these items here that we just crafted, and as you'll see in the middle of the screen, the items I'm getting back are some of the materials that went into actually creating those items. So we're getting hemming, obsidian, and rawhide. We'll only get the hemming from the green items because only the hemming went into the creation process to getting that to a green item in the improvement process. Now, I know I didn't cover traits research here, but I'm going to make a video specifically for researching and traits because otherwise in every single profession video I have to cover researching and traits. So I'm just going to make a solid researching and traits video that will just cover that for everything, and it will be much more in depth because when I'm adding it in with, 5 other subjects in these profession videos, I really have to cut it down. It doesn't really answer everything, so I'm going to make like a 10-minute video specifically on the researching and traits, so you can just get an entire grasp and whole spectrum of how it works. So I apologize if you don't feel completely satisfied with that, but don't worry, it's definitely going to be a much better learning experience with the specific traits video. And yeah, that's it for the medium armor creation video using the clothing profession. I hope this video has helped you out. If it has, please leave a like, leave a comment if you have any questions, information to add, or any video requests. Please share this video to all of your guildmates and friends, and if this video did help you out and you would like more videos like this one, please subscribe. I'll see you very soon in the next video. See you guys.